Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, once again, it's showtime. Here we are. Sublight. Can't remember who recommended this. Someone recommended it to me. It looks like it's similar in nature to a spaceship version of Vampire Survivors. That would be my elevator pitch. Let's play. All right. Ship. Jean-Luc. Foe hammer. Ah, okay. It's a health plus 50. Impact resistance. Hey, Lone Star Wolf. Kinetic. Oh, I have to unlock those, obviously. And those are demo locked. Is this your recommendation? Impact resistance. I'm going to go with that. Also, Foe hammer is a way cooler name than Jean-Luc. You know, unless you're bald. Huh. Well, we'll go with it anyway. Space confirm. No. Why won't it allow me to change? This one appears to be unlocked, right? That one's in the armory. It only lets you use one pilot. Oh, okay. Well, it already gets marked down for having a user interface that lies right off the bat. Type 13 autocannon. We want a plasma. Okay, kinetic. We can just go with kinetics or let's see, rounds. That's bigger hitting. Slightly. RPM, rounds per minute. 1 round per minute doesn't sound good. The plasma cannon sounds good. Everything else is in the armory. We got the autocannon and the light autocannon. That's fine. Thruster overdrive. Kinetic is better for bigger ships. Energy is better for smaller ships. Gotcha. It's important to look cool at all times. That's kind of a clown show look. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Loadout, health 200, move speed 40, turn speed 50, hard points 7. I learned about hard points, I believe, in the game Traveler. That's ancient history. Okay, let's go. It's the Archangel. Can I change the name? I can. It's the whole lot of lens. It fits! Yep. A whole lot of lens. Basic training. Let's start with basic training. I'm going to play on easy because I like to see the game systems in play and do some judgment on that first. Objectives are to complete training. I can do this. I can do this. Here we go. Each weapon slot have its own targeting priority. Pause at any time to change it mid-run. Okay. We'll get you ready in no time. Okay, Wasty, right? Yep. Space doesn't, in fact, go forward. Okay. We'll move. Use equipment. Position your ship for attack, and it'll fire automatically. Okay. Defeat drones. Oops, they're the other way. We've salvaged enough to upgrade your ship. Choose an enhancement. Well, I'm big on mail enhancement. But we don't get email in this game. Oh my. Level up, we'll go with the rare. some Raptors strike craft. Drag and click. Okay, I like the drag and click. Oh, that's nice. I see. I like that. I like the drag and click. I wish we'd had that in our game yesterday. Trying to figure out how to get a thing to apply to another thing was difficult because it didn't have drag as a function. Interact with that crate to spend currency to open it. Okay. E. Shatter, 50% base damage. I'll accept that. That seems pretty good. Also press escape and move the weapons around. This sector should be empty. Alright, this is on death. Wait, shatter. It's a rare. On death, slowed enemies explode. So I equip this onto something? Or is this just a base ability? Seems like it should be applied to a specific item. But doesn't seem to be, so I'm going to assume that it applies to the ship as a whole. Yeah, I assumed it was a fighter that was going to launch. I have to defeat enemies. There they are. Large signature detected. Get him, boys. Well handled. Return to base so we can debrief. Wait, we're going to take off our underwear? It's a joke. Thank you for playing Sublight if you enjoyed the game. Oh, hopefully we can continue. Let's see. Most of the damage was done by my main cannon. And then the Raptors. And a little bit by ramming. Okay, so now we go on to the real game. Got it. Understood. Clear, I think. First time playing, it's recommended. I already played the tutorial, thank you. Why does it not know that? Here we go. First time. We're going to go hard. We're going to shoot things. They're going to explode. Hopefully it won't be us that it explodes. Okay. We cannot afford that. We've got boxes everywhere that we can't afford. Can we afford at least one of them now? Movement bonus. Sure. I don't think we've got enough. Well, maybe we'll have enough now. No. We still need a little bit more. Okay. Blow them up. There you go. There you go. We'll grab that other box in a sec. We're second level now. All right. Common missile launcher. Sure. Ramming damage. Sure. Cannot afford yet. Well, perhaps we could blow up some of these fellows. Okay, we've got a green box and a blue box. I'm going to assume the blue box is probably better. Level up again. Let's see. Shield emitters. Let's improve our shields. Twin M516 twin launchers. Yeah, I'll take that. It's only giving me the reroll option. Why? Can I drag it? I can. beacon. Activate a beacon to start an event. Okay, we'll finish these things off first, and then we'll activate the beacon and start an event. Level up. Emergency repair. Active 5 seconds. Heals 20. Checking the damage numbers. We'll go with that here. We'll open that cache. A cutter frigate. Another strike craft. Sure. Alright, so now our left side is better. We have our left side is sexier than it was. Open that cache. Strike craft and attack range. We'll accept that. Blue dots are experiencing money. Yep. Press Q to repair. Thank you. Red fence thing. Got it. I have leveled up again. Uncommon heavy rounds. Talon hanger. I'm fine with that. We'll have ships. Lots of ships around. Another cache. Cutter frigate. We don't have any spots we can put it. So what options do we have? Can we sell it? Emergency repair. Is there a way to like sell it or something? You can press Q to repair, right? I'm okay now. Is there any way to not re-roll it? To just sell it or accept, re-roll, skip? It'd be nice if skipping gave you some benefit. Crits. We like big crits and we cannot lie around here. Level up. Orbital calculations, increase attack range. Resource magnet. That seems like that'd probably be pretty good because I feel like I'm leaving stuff behind. Level 7. Let you reroll once. Yeah, that makes sense that you would have a reroll option. Uncommon repair crews, health regenerate. That seems good. Alright, we've got a blue cache. Moves health plus 75. I'm not moving much right now. We'll take the extra health. What can I say? I'm a slow-moving slug. And proud of it. What do we have over here? Is this another event thingy? Yeah, analyze, start the beacon. Whoops! More shields. I'll accept that. There's lots of bad guys coming to say hello. I actually think the ramming damage is probably good because I am right now anyway being so slow moving. Red cache. Let's see. So this is autocannon plasma launcher. That's left side. That's right side. This is front. We also have the missile launcher in front. Where do we have stats on these things? There it is. Does 136. This is doing 3 shots of 46. I'm going to give it a reroll. Let's do a reroll and see what we get. Twin launcher. Would we rather have that instead of the regular missile launcher? 136. The regular missile launcher is 140. 10% crit. Explodes in 6. This has lower crit, but shows a volley of 2. Sold. Some guns will fire more than one shot, right? Okay, that's the edge of the map. That'll take 60 of our monies to increase our health still more and lower our... Okay, we're a slug. That is a completely fair and neutral opinion. There's something... This is... Oh, the market. Okay. Carbide munitions will increase our damage. How much is our cash? We're not really fixed with lots of cash right now. Oh, we got a yellow box over here. We'll try that one on for size. Additional crit chance. We'll accept that. We are playing the game that is the title. I can't remember. I'm terrible on names. It is sort of a Vampire Survivors type of game. Upgrades, kill things, upgrades. Thank you, Sublight. So far, I like it. But a lot of times a game like this, because I've played Vampire Survivors, I think it's the only... No, I've played at least one other of the subgenre that I've played. Oh, we got a more crit is good. And I enjoyed and played a lot of that. But you kind of have to have very cool and interesting mechanics to keep the game interesting for a long period of time. Plus, you've got to have a very broad array of upgrades. Status duration. I'm not sure if we're doing any status effects right now, like I presume like fire or electricity, shocks, that kind of thing. So we'll take the attack speed. All right, 300 meters ahead, 200 meters ahead, we've got a thing. We don't have the cash for that. There's the thing. That's like a boss ship. It was like a boss ship. Now it's a ruined husk. Shatter, another 50% base damage. We'll definitely accept that. Kinetic guns use explosive shots. Energy guns will freeze ships. I get it. I'm at the map edge. Oh, a large signal detected. There it is. I leveled up. Let's see, type 27. Currently we have a type 13 that does 156. 20% crit, explodes for 6. 156. Oop. So the same. Crit, fires a volley. We'll take the volley. You're going in. Oh, okay, I see. I've taken a little bit of damage. But I am healing. I have leveled up again. Aftermarket fuel, resource, shields, and health. Alright, we're getting through his armor. And he's about to die. You who are about to die should salute me. Boss defeated. Health 250. Health regen delay minus 10%. Bonus income, money. Do I look like the kind of person who cares about money when life is on the line? Maybe. No. I like the health. But we can open up that cache. Type 27. That's what we already have. Man, I wish there was a way to sort of combine the two of them. But it is identical to the one we have. We'll try a reroll. Cutter frigate. Do we have a cutter frigate? We do. Here, our cutter frigate is 157 and 26. This is 157, 5 RPM crit. It does seem like an upgrade, so we're going to swap this for that. Did we not open that one? Inertial dampeners. Turn rate? Sure, we'll accept that. Jukebox! My hero! Okay, that was a bit predictable. How you doing, Juke? I am blowing up spaceships. Cross the fence, but it'll give you 10 seconds to return to the map. Gotcha. Health regen rate. Yes, please. Ding 13. Now let's see. Weak point scanning. Twin launcher, heavy rounds, kinetics. Go from 10 to 20. Hold on. Dark Machinist has gifted a sub to Jukebox, and Praying Mantid raided me. My raid notifications still aren't working. Thank you very much, Mantid. For those of you who don't know Mantid, understandable. He's a genuinely awful human being. You definitely don't want to follow and subscribe. Was that clear enough? Air horn sounds. That would be appropriate. Wouldn't you have loved that? An air horn, say, from about this distance would have blown the hair off my head. On my beard, then. Dark Machinist has gifted a sub to Praying Mantid. You see, now you're on the hook, Mantid. Juke. You've got to watch. Those are the rules. I've been told that those are the rules. So a slower but graphically more cool version of Vampire Survivors. Oh, ignite on kill. Reigniting debris. Okay. Who doesn't like reigniting debris? All right, we've got a cache, and in the cache, a Type 113 autocannon. Well, we've got a light autocannon there that's firing pretty often for 138 damage. This is a lot heavier damage. Crit and explodes. Okay. Generally, when it comes to that kind of thing, I'm a big fan of symmetry for no good reason. I just am more comfortable with symmetry than asymmetry. We have a beacon. Well, before that, let's check the cache. We've got enough cache for the cache. Cutter frigate, that's the same one we already have, I think. Looks like it. Yep. It's got a higher RPM. Much higher RPM. Sold! We'll drop it on the other side and lose the Talon fighters. We want to activate this beacon as this is going to basically have to blow things up for 10 seconds and then we get goodies. That's, oh, okay. Level up, reward. Limited to the random weapons you get. Yeah, well, there's also the market. I assume I could buy in the market if it was marketable. Okay, that is 192 and 1. That is 192 and 1. 15, 10, and 2. 15, 10, and 2. It is identical to the one we already have. We're going to go with the linear accelerators. Our guns will shoot faster bullets. Pretty big ship over there that we want to kill. We've taken some damage. I healed myself for the first time. Attack speed seems good. Manted and Jukebox are a couple of my Guild Wars 2, primarily Guild Wars 2 buddies, but other stuff too. They are streamers. They are checks notes. Cool guys. Rare thermal fracture. Well, I mean, if you're going to have a fracture, might as well have it be a burning fracture, you know? Got a cache here, kinetic damage, an additional 10%. Like it, not going to say no to it. Another one, this is the AN-22 plasma rifle, plasma cannon, 75 and 2 shots. That one is 169, a little bit less than 1 shot per mode note. Something. That one has an ignite chance. We'll stick with what we got for now. Oh, we'll give it a reroll. Why not? That's the exact same thing that we just had. What kind of reroll is that? All right, we're blowing this thing up, which is evidently a black hole with a nice chewy center. Level up base damage. More igniting debris. Okay. And the cache. Equipment cooldown. 1 second reduced CDR. We accept this. Level up 19. Uncommon cutter frigate. We have 2 cutter frigates. Are these the same tier as when I got 220 and 5? Looks like it's better. Crit 15. Looks like an upgrade. But I can't tell for sure. But on the other hand, we'll just replace... At worst case, we're replacing one of these with the same thing. Alright, we've got batches of money here. Definitely accept that. Shield and health regen, level 20. Status duration. I still don't know if I'm hitting anybody with any status. A little bit of freeze on them might answer that question. Kinetic rounds, additional damage. Absolutely yes. You like the sound of that. That is a major ship incoming, type 27 Heavy cannon rare. So this is our primary main weapon. 304 and 1. That's not changing. Crit 20 explodes. It doesn't look like it's any different. But we'll replace it anyway. There's a large signature ship coming in. I'll open this tack up. Additional health and shields. We like that. Another level. Weak point, equipment cooldown. Yeah, more cooldown. Alright, the bad ship is to the left. Another level up. How are we doing? We're a little low on health. We'll do something about that. Uncommon twin launcher. Explosive 248. Looks like it's the exact same. Skip. Oh, or take money. We'll take money. Why can't I click it? Oh, skip gives me 105 money. We've got multiple bad ships that we do not like. We'll give ourselves a heal. Oh, okay, so we can outrun them by outturning them. The Talon hangar. We had the Talon there previously. Ding 24. Space will move you forward. Right, yeah. It seemed like a warp when I used it. Additional health and less move speed. I'm going to go ahead and open this cache, see if we can get additional shield regen and health regen. Yes, please. Those sound like good things. I like the sound of those. We'll grab the red box over here. Type 27 heavy cannon. That's the one we already have. Try reroll. The Talon hangar. Do I not have Talon hangar? I thought I had a Talon hangar. Evidently, I do not. Weird. I was pretty sure I did. But I guess I was wrong. We're going to skip. They've got some more of those unpleasant ships. Type 13 autocannon. We'll swap this out. Symmetry. It's just something about how unbrainy I am. On symmetry. My ships and stuff. Although in this game it seems like certainly there's an advantage to not being symmetric, in that you can choose to circle with the left side facing or the right side facing. We're coming in and gimme more shields. Yes, like them. Rare cache, type 27 heavy cannon. I think that's the exact same stats as the one we already have. I really wish there was an ability to just have, sort of have a consume option that would increase the numbers on the same item you already have. We'll give it a reroll to the exact same item we already have. Another level up for me. I am playing at the easiest difficulty because it's my first game and I want to get the hang for the mechanics. High yield explosives, plus 10% radius, plus 5% damage. Boss defeated. Choose a reward. Expanded hangars. Currently, those are frigates. I would have to get fighter batches for that to be good. Lifesteal +1. Or we can go for the Calliope weapon system. I'm kind of liking that, I think, actually. Do we want it at the front or the back? I think we want it at the back. Open this. Status duration, another half a second. 27. Repair, cruise, health regenerate, thermal fracture, shatter, base damage, and things are getting a bit dicier now. Advanced mixtures, more status duration, or more heavy plating. We've already sort of made our choice on speed versus shielding. Our cash. MS-16 twin launcher, that's doing 310.9. That is 582. Yeah, we like that one. How about that, though? Might be better. Is exactly the same, but green quality. Explosive, yeah, should be an improvement. I kind of ran to them. I wouldn't have done it if they hadn't, thoroughly deserved it. I've leveled up again. Those are both green. That's green. The M516. That's uncommon. That's common, I think. 319. Yeah. No, it's green as well. Then we'll go with the armor. Cutter frigate. I have greens already. That's a green. We'll try a reroll. Type 13 autocannons. Those are both greens already, too. We'll have to unlock more options as soon as we eventually presumably die. Maybe I shouldn't have set it for easy mode, because that ain't happening anytime soon. As best I can tell. Talon hanger. This is back to the fighters. I'm going to try and swap in for fighters. They just seem sexier. All right, that was easy. That was so easy, I might even call it peasy. That's a blue type 27, which is what we already have. And we'll accept that. We have a large signature ship incoming. It's a dreadnought. $150K. Try to trim down some of his friends. Another level up. We'll take the carbide munitions, I think. M516 twin launchers. Green and green. We simply just aren't getting any real upgrades. And 22 plasma cannon. Do we want to replace the 13 autocannons with those? I don't think so. Ourselves a quick little heal. Rare heavy plating. We're just going to get a fatter ass is what we're getting now. Status duration, shield emitters. More shield emitters. Another Talon hanger. Same ones we've already got, right? Yes, it is. We'll definitely take that, though. We barely got out of the way in time of his forward-firing nastiness. How about a cash? Extra damage? I'm not going to say no to some extra kabooms. Trying to get out of the way, I did not succeed, I do not think. I did, barely. Ooh. Okay, warning. Return to commission. Kinetic damage increased. Hey, stop trying to shoot me, it's rude. Level up. We've not even paired. We peeled off about a third of his health. Recharge capacitors. Status duration? Sure, I'll accept that. Type 27 rare. Blue. Guess what? Got it. Swipe type 27. Rare blue. Still have it. We might be in a little trouble here, boys. I hate to say definitely, but we're in trouble. Our health is at 264. Our shields are non-existent right this instant. Let's get a heal rolling. Shield regenning would be nice. Sure, it's 170. Shield regen and health regen. Okay. Reroll. Movement speed? Yeah, sure. Especially since we've got such a fat butt. We've got our shields back. No. Repair crew. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that for sure. Blow him up. We got to get away from that edge. We keep getting ourselves into trouble there. Oh, we've got additional ships? Was that necessary? I don't think so. Did one of you guys ask for that? I did not ask for additional ships. Combat recalibration, yes. I haven't been able to shoot the dreadnought in forever. Oops, that's... Oh, we're screwed now. We're dead. We got trapped. Kills, 3,681. Score, 2,209. All right, the M516 missile launcher. Well, those were my front shooters, right? The second one's blue, so that makes sense. Looks like the Talons were probably better than the frigate. As that I had the frigates for longer, more time than I had the Talon hangars. We will continue. Armory. All right, we have 514 credits. We can unlock the Type 31 barrage cannon. Nothing seemingly in there. My guess is most of these are locked out. We can go with plasma weapons instead. Spend money to unlock stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. All right, nothing in there. Explosive missile launchers. We've got access to the first couple. Mines, barrage, and silo are not unlocked. Fighters and the frigate. All right, so let's see. I was looking at plasma. I didn't do plasma much last time. I did mostly autocannons. So I'm going to unlock the heavy plasma cannon for 360. Oh, I could have unlocked a different ship. How about the captains? Oh, I'm 1 of 4. What did we get? We got health. Oh, we can... Sure. Our health is... The ship health is higher and our move speed is higher now. Equipment, thruster overdrive. Oh my. I'm not going to talk about my thruster on stream for a change. I've been making a lot of those jokes the last couple of streams. I'll give it a skip. Oh. Yeah, okay. Individual upgrades there, right. Okay, yeah, you're right. I didn't see that. But I don't have enough now, so I feel shame. And items. Researched. Are these the ones that I could do? No, these are the ones that are currently green, right? Yeah. I don't have much money left. So we'll go, let's see. We now have the plasma cannons. Primary weapon, we're going to go with plasma this time. Secondary. Plasma. We're going all plasma all the time. Doesn't have wood, so the thrusters will have to do. That's a good point. Well, we don't know that. They may have ornamental, you know, like wood paneling in, say, the captain's room. Okay, we'll go back to Sector 5 since we didn't finish. We're going to go to normal so that we can get absolutely bleeped. All right, we're off. Rather badly off, some would say. So we've got the plasma cannon main and smaller plasma cannons, port and starboard. Pretty good, huh? Yep, like a professional. We've got 4 credits. We need 1 more. We've got 5 credits, guys. Okay, here we go. Ramming damage. Sure. I can accept that. Level 2. Talons. That's the strike craft. Those are the hangars. Those were pretty good. They did a lot of damage, it seemed like. When we looked at our numbers, it seemed like they did a lot of damage. Well, we got enough money to open the green box. What's in the green box? Recharge capacitor for shield regen and health regen. Oh, that was the level up. We just got that, and we're improving it, doubling how awesome it is, and how awesome I am. Captain Awesome. Attack range and strike craft damage. That's strike craft, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll clear off the hoi polloi that are waiting for us, and then we'll activate the beacon. 7 seconds. We open cache. Ignite on kill. Yeah, we'll accept that. Ding 4. Reactive plating or reigniting debris. Let's go with that. You know, let's get things burning. Movement bonus, sure. That's the market, I think. It is. Let's see. Aftermarket fuel. Plasma weapon system. That's the ones we already have. Reinforced plating. I would like another Talon hangar. I'm going to close and see if we can't get ourselves to get 10 more monetary units. Oh, it went away. I see. I evidently have no shields yet. All right, well, I upgraded my non-existent shields a couple of times, I'll have you know. Freeze chance. Sure. Shields, yay! Now we have some shields. We can't quite afford that yet. Freeze chance, ablative armor, impact resistance. Common missile launcher. We'll make them regret chasing me. Heavy plasma cannon. Well, for now we can double up. Level up. Cutter frigate, we're not interested. Autocannon, no, click that. Another level up. Autoloaders, attack speed. Yes. Type 13 autocannon. Reroll that. A24 heavy. Well, we've got the A22. Which does 44 and 2. This does 44 and 6. Well, we're going to dual wield our AN24 heavy plasma cannon. Beware us, oh things in front. Although I guess those are actually turrets, so they actually rotate round the whole way. Level up. Cutter frigate, no, we want the sci-fi. Sorry, the SF1 or SFI, Talon. We'll take the heavy rounds. Oh, we're not doing kinetic damage. That was dumb. I'm an idiot. But hey, I'm your idiot. Health and shields, we accept that. Move speed and health. Move speed reduced. Health increased. We haven't got the cash, yo. We haven't got the cash, yo. Oh, hey, everybody all of a sudden came out of the woodwork. Ooh, epic weapon upgrade kit. Apply to weapon to upgrade tier. I get to choose. That's explosive, but we want something that's at least green quality. Those are blue quality. No. Those are all white quality. That is the only green quality thing I've got. Can't quite make out. We'll hit that. No, we won't hit that. That worked. Seemingly. Status duration, sure. Open cache. Ooh, epic regen carapace. Yes, we like. Another level 10. Attack range and strike craft damage. Yeah, we're still waiting to get that second. Talons, strike craft. They don't have it. We'll reroll. Nothing we can afford. I mean, theoretically, we could afford those in just a second, but this place is going to vanish in just a second, as it just did. Equipment cooldown. Grab that. More shields and health. We'll activate the beacon. Bacon. Oh, I'm sorry. It's beacon. My bad. We don't want the frigate. We want those thingies. Turn ring. Explosion radius. Nah. We like big booms and we cannot lie. Actually, we can lie. We choose not to. All right. More movements bonus. Another level. Ooh. Less movement speed and more armor. Let's go with the regen instead. Finish him off soon. Like that. Bonus income. I'm enthused about bonus income. Ace Pilot. Move speed minus 20% with inertia controls +1. The KX Vortex explosive weapon. Well, sure. I mean, why not? It's a freaking vortex weapon. Who doesn't want a vortex weapon? I want a vortex weapon. Orbital calculations. Yeah, take those. And 22 plasma cannon. No, thank you. Auto loaders. Attack speed. Yes, we'll take that. Oh, grab that. That's a big money or XP. Gulp. Oh, we've got another event down here. That was the vortex cannon, had to be. We'll accept that. Cheap one. Status. I love the visual on the vortex weapon, which you see right up there. Is it good? No idea. Is it cool? Yeah, cool. Definitely cool. High yield payloads. I prefer not to talk about my payloads. It just sounds like boasting. Something is down there. We're blowing up a black hole. That's what it looks like. Maybe I'm mistaken. All of a sudden, everybody wants to come over and play while I'm working on playing with my food a little bit. Definitely taking a lot more damage this game, but then I am playing at the normal level instead of the weenie level. I'm sorry. Shouldn't have said weenie. At the weenus level. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble! Ablative armor, enhanced tractors. Am I a farmer? I need enhanced tractors? Wait. Oh, tractor beams. Oh, okay. Yeah, my bad. Never mind. I'm going to AFK for just a second and refill my coffee cup. Because it's a cup filled with coffee. Or that's supposed to be filled with coffee, but it's no longer filled. I'm back. You can tell because of the way that I am. We'll go with that. Let's see, what do we got? High yield payloads. Well, our payloads will be more higher yielding. Got enough money, we should be able to open this. Cutter frigate, no, not interested. And 22 plasma, we can... Hold on a sec, god damn it. Smooches on the glasses, they just never make me happy. Okay, we're symmetric again, guys. Sci-fi Talon Hangar. Green, green. Oh. Green. Okay, they're both green, so that does us nothing. And 24. Is that blue? It is. So we get nothing. Yeah, it really does feel like your options are very limited early in the game. I understand that. The reasons for that. But it does make the game feel kind of flat. Like, I'm spending money for nothing on those. These guys do like their missiles. Epic suppressing fire. But I am in danger. And no sooner do I say I'm in danger and the capital ship shows up. Great. Oh, there they are. I ran through a bunch of ships. I inflicted a lot of damage on me. Crap. This is not looking awesome. Whatever that is. Better weak point scanning. We need that vortex cannon to do a lot of heavy lifting for us. Epic regen carapace. That sounds like the kind of thing we would like. Health regen rate. Excellent. Ignite on kill, sure. See that? When the vortex cannon hits a bunch of them, that's my best bet for, you know, not dying and stuff. The Type 27 should be better than the Type 24. So we'll drop that in place. That's the vortex cannon hits a bunch of them at once. That's kind of my best hope. Apply to a weapon to upgrade tier. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Oh, it's not a weapon. How about the right hand? Sorry, starboard side lighter weapon. Since that's the one we're currently using to shoot all the bad people. Shields. We are. Did we defeat most of them? We defeated all of the sort of bigger bad guys. So we did eventually, circling around, did kick their butts. Ding 24. Afterburners. Another 24 for the side shooties. More shields and health. Yes, please. We'll take that. Got what, another event up here? Beacon activated. Beacon. Yep. Status duration, sure. Not great. Not great. Wow. That seems really good for just one of the cheap boxes, but I guess it's all just random, so. Thing is, those ships are significantly bigger than the sort of the named ships that are supposed to be all scary and stuff. The ones with skulls on their hulls. Nope. Type 27 heavy. Oh, heavy cannon. We were doing plasma cannons, not heavy cannons, but we've got one up there now, so it's fine. We'll leave it. That is the big boy ship. Level up. More epic regen. Alright. Where is the unhappy boy himself? Okay, he's down that direction. There he is. Another Talon Hanger, but those are same numbers as the ones I've got. We'll try to reroll again. Skip. Another level up. Inertial dampeners. I don't think my inertia needs dampening. Some more suppressing fire. Epic gunnery training. Nifty flying, Captain. Thanks. You're talking to yourself, Captain. Thanks. Attack speed. I hadn't noticed it has a little diamond by the rare. Do the other things? I don't know. 112.4, 112.4, 45, 10, 2, and 5, 45, 10, 2, and 5. It's exactly the same. And then that's the heavy cannon, which presumably is exactly the same. Yeah, it seems to be. Doing good work on the Dreadnought now, I think. Tank 32. High-yield payloads. No. I think that's the same one here. 413. Yes, it is. All right, got the Dreadnought down to a third of his health left. Primary target limit, you can escape or keep causing havoc. Well, we're going to continue, but we're first going to grab that. All right, victory that time. So the plasma cannons, the EN-24s. The EN-22s did not do very much. I'll keep that in mind. Okay, currency rewards. 210 for objectives. Score is 296. Complete 100. Our total is 606. We had like 250 last time. We'll do one more game, I think. Okay, so we have enough to open the Type 31 barrage cannon. Can't open anything there. Can we open another ship? We can open another ship. Medium or light? What's the difference? That's the one we currently have. 245 and 7. 245 and 7. There's more move speed, more turn speed. Fewer hard points. That one's significantly less health. More move and turn speed. While we're here, we can increase our health. It's the only thing we can do on the ship, unless we want to get a new ship. Captains, they're still... Oh, we could unlock keys. Equipment, barrage core. Full attack, all weapons. It slows you down for 4 seconds, but increases your attack speed. Items. Rapid fire was nothing. Railguns is nothing. So these aren't even available to be unlocked. Plasma, we could go with the ANX Plasma Salvo Cannon. The Roscoe Pulse Weapon. What the hell is a Roscoe Pulse Weapon? We can't unlock those. Can't unlock that. Well, I'm going to go with the auto cannons. What can we get? Any of this? Okay, that. Carbide munitions. Extra damage. Sure. We like extra damage. Autocannons and autocannons. And for those of you who don't like autocannons, we have autocannons. Sector 7A1. The faction is insurrectionists. The difficulty is normal. Don't know why they're called autocannons. They don't launch cars. That's a really good point, actually. I haven't gotten any money yet. I can't afford that. So we'll start shooting things. I have to say that the setting feels a little odd for a space gun, you know? Rare type 27. Kinetic. Can't afford. Come on, guys. Thank you. Oh, look, we have some money donors. I think while I appreciate the change of scenery, it just feels a little... I don't know. Status duration. Sure. We need how much more? Oh, we have enough. We have exactly enough. And health regen and shield regen. We don't have shields yet. Soon. Soon. Let's see. We don't have anything that's rear firing yet, so that will be hopefully addressed soon. But not yet. Interesting, there's ground vehicles as well. Okay, that's nice. I think that's pretty cool. NGL. Level 4. Cooldown. Type 27. Heavy cannon. That does nothing. Oh, there it is. Half and half. Or all. Well, for now, we'll put him there. And we have dual freaking front-firing badassery at work. Okay. Even better yet. Okay, so bear with me here. We're going to go here and here, and this is going to go up there for now. I've told you about my fetish for symmetry. The epic Type 31 barrage cannon. Dang. It's a beacon. Only one thing tastes like beacon, and it's beacon! Lots of ships coming my way. I'm sure they're friendly. All right, a Type 13 autocannon. I'm just moving around stuff, mostly randomly, but lots of cannons is what we got here. We still don't have any shields, but our shield rate is better. Plasma cannons are for losers. I'm not a loser. I mean, unless, like, you count the first game that I technically lost when I died and blew up. But other than that, I'm not a loser. We're baconing again. Well, epic suppressing fire is easy and peasy. And on good days, it's even lemon squeezy. Equipment cooldown. I think what it works is if you see the items, they list like a cooldown of like a minute. Rounds per minute is 1. So I'm assuming then it's actually every couple of seconds. And then the reduction in time is reducing it by a second from that minute. In other words, by default, 1 round per minute is 60, quote, seconds. And the cooldown reduction is in seconds as well to get you down to, like, say, 50, which would be 5/6 of whatever the actual firing interval is in game terms. There you go. I wanted to open this. Inertial dampeners, turn rate. Actually, I don't think that's all that important. It was better than that, though. Let's go ahead and start up another beacon. Beacon. Health speed and move speed, sure. Also have a decent amount of cash money, so I'm going to head to the market. Like that. We'll get to the market in a sec after we open the free caches. Heck, plasma. We don't do plasma right here. Were they not listening? We shoot manly projectiles. Make of that what you will. Let's see. Inertial dampeners, combat recalibration. That's another cooldown of a second. So 1/60th of whatever the actual time is. High yield payloads. Afford. Well, all I need is a few kindly donors, and now I can afford. It went up in price. Interesting. I wonder if that's because I hit some threshold and it automatically goes up in price. Frames have pretty much gone to crap right now for whatever reason. I wonder if it's because we're no longer in space. But my frames have definitely gone to crap. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. The large signature has arrived. That's the big boy. I've been blowing things up, but I haven't been getting any money. I have no idea why I'm not getting any money. Frames are definitely gone to crap. And I'm not getting any money. Frames have gone to crap. I'm not getting any money. I don't know what the problem is. Controls have gone to crap too. Unique Resolute frigates. Okay. I'm still not getting any money at all. I got 5 money from the thing I blew up, the big ship. As best I could tell, that's all I got. All right, we blew that up. And no money units are appearing anywhere on the screen. None of the little glowies for money are showing up on the screen. I'm getting XP, but I'm not getting money, and theoretically it's the same thing. Got a little bit of money, but not much. But the game's performance has gone to crap. I'm not getting any money. I can't even open basic units. Or basic goodie boxes because I have no money. In essence, it's screwed. I broke the bank. Yeah, well, I broke something. Well, on that note, I guess this is as good a time as we're going to have for me to call an end to this. I'm going to abandon the run. And let's try another game really fast with the exact same stuff and see if it has to reset, if it has to reset itself. Frames are back. I mean, as you can probably see, the frames are back. I want my frames back, frames back, frames back. I've leveled up. Actually, there for now. Until we get a second one. Type 27 heavy cannon. Well, okay, if you insist. Well, that one cost 6, sure. Our turn rate has increased by 5%. We got. I can see their shadows on the ground. Level 3. Plasma cannons. We don't do plasma. I told you guys that. Are they not listening? We believe in manly projectiles in a lens string. I don't know if we need that snapping around of the screen every time when that happens. How about a cutter frigate? There. Plasma cannon? Nope. Cutter frigate? Yep. Twin missile launcher. Well, where do we want our twin missile launcher? There. Type 13 autocannon, and then we can start replacing those with the delicious seeming Type 13. Another Type 13. We're back to my symmetry fetish again, guys. It's a little weird. I know. Believe me, I know. I've leveled up. Twin launcher. Would we rather have 2 twin launchers or 2 autocannons? Let's go with twin launchers. That's like a Forple launcher. Can't beat Forple. How much the game will cost when it's released? I'm leaning somewhere 20 to 30. I would say a good guess would be 25 or 24. That's my guess. Ooh, good. We got shields. That's helpful. I appreciate that. 10 to 20. The thing is they've put some significant amount of time and effort into the appearance on the game. I would agree with you in terms of the depth of the game, but then that's given how far I am in the game now, which obviously is a question. Talon. All right, do we want to keep the 2 frigates? Or do we want to swap to the fighters? I think the fighters were better, but I'm not sure. 26 and 2, 112 and 1. I'm leaning towards that's actually being better. Type 13 autocannon. No, thank you. I would agree with you on what we've seen of the content so far. That does seem like a better amount, but it has got nice visuals for whatever value that has for people. Well, let's just go ahead and give us 2 of those big bad boys. Level up. Take that. So whatever caused it to freak out in the last game has not happened here yet. Beacon. Nope. And twin launcher. M516s, we've got 2 of those already. That's Talon hangar we already got. Right, same one. Yep. That's a plasma cannon. Take the heavy plating, and more heavy plating. Nope. Shield emitters, very nice. We like those. Another level up. We already have 2 Type 27 cannons. More shields, more health. No, it's an entertaining game, but it is in a subgenre that has been farmed, let's say, a great deal. And other than sort of the space setting, I'm not seeing a huge compelling case to be made for it. Plays as well or better than most, but I just don't think the space setting, which is not even really in play here anymore, because we're planetary. I don't think it makes a truly compelling strike craft. We've got those, right? Yeah, more damage for them. I just don't think there's a compelling you must buy this case for this. I'll take that. And we're gonna take this one too. Nope. Oh, large signature. Big ship coming. Where is he? He's due south. shield emitters. Well, we're cutting him down pretty quick. We've got one big honking bomb there. Okay, Ace Pilot, KX Vortex weapon, we've had that. The Calliope weapon system. I gotta say, that sounds pretty good. I have no idea what it does, but it sounds really good. We're gonna lose the fighters for that, I think. That thing's got an enormous range. It just seems that after a certain point, your build feels complete as far as the weapons and stuff go, because there's really no upgrades, you know, unless you beat one of the big bosses, which will give you some rare piece of equipment. So right now, it just feels like there's not enough for you to do in the early game. You don't have enough choices available to you, enough different specific things you can do. Freeze chance, sure, why not? Got a little farther than you have? Well, let's face it, the first two games, first game I was playing on easy mode, so. That's a thing I will actually do a significant amount in a lot of games for the first playthrough, simply because I want to get a feel for the game system. I'll accept that. You know, a lot of people just throw themselves at a game and they want to, you know, beat themselves up and learn. I prefer to learn and eventually then get beat up. If even ever get beat up. I am more and more becoming an actual casual. Got a pretty good turning speed right now. Cutter frigates. Heavy rounds. Leveled up. I don't like the yanking my camera around just so I can have the ship facing forward like that. It actually is annoying. Think that thing was frozen. It had the little blue icon look like a snowflake on it. So maybe I actually froze something for some length of time. I have a 5% chance. I don't know if that's per shot or how that sort of thing procs. It's frozen again, I think. Right. That's not good. I haven't gotten a heal. piece of equipment yet. That's not great. Haven't needed it, but kinda do now. Regen, but I have no heal button function. I would like that. Please? That's health regen, not quite the same thing. I mean, I'm going to take it. Status duration, sure. More status duration. We've got a good amount of health regen because we're completely regened back up. But having an emergency heal button would be nice. I would like that. And the big ship has shown up again. No. And, yep. Where is he? Two of them. We have multiples. There's one. And there's the other. Something we can move here. Nope. Sure. Support, more shields. Obviously good. More shields is good. I'm burning money for no good reason. Well, for a good reason. I would like to get the ability to heal. Aha, I fooled him. You now know my secret. Things get bad. Go into reverse. Actually, that worked pretty well, I'm not gonna lie. Another level. got a lot of friends guarding his ass, but he's only got 2,600 life left because he's a punk. Take attack speed. Boss defeated. Epic expended hangars, fighters +2. We're currently, I would kind of like that, but we've got frigates right now, not fighters. The vortex weapon we saw, it was cool, but I'm not sure it was good. How about lifesteal? Health regen. More shields. Oh, that's not good. Anytime we end up ramming one of the larger ships, that just is nothing but pain. Auto loaders, sure. Yeah, we do have good regen, but not having the emergency heal button, it makes me nervous. A little bit, you know. Health regen rate and health. Epic quality. Oh, they cut me off from the market. They don't want me spending any money. Well, I can't lose for that. I got my shopping shoes on. Shield emitters. Yep. All right, well, we can buy any of these. Heavy rounds. More shield emitters. Not much of them more of it. Shield emitters. Let's go with the heavy rounds. We say not much in the way of shield emitters, and immediately our shields are annihilated. More regen and more health. I think I'm going to set a personal record here. I think this is going to be the highest level we've reached so far. Health regen rate, more health regen. Right now, because we have no other health gaining mechanic, regen's pretty good. Alright, large signature has been detected again. Where is he? It's a crawler, so evidently that's a land vehicle rather than a space vehicle or an orbital vehicle or whatever the hell you want to call it. Oh, he's over there. $337's got to be something good. I'll take that. All right, there he is. Not a lot of hit points. got a lot of friends. More heavier damage. Really don't like the snapping the camera when you level up. It's really annoying. And disorienting. I do like how you kind of drift to move your ass out of the way of those linear shots. Nope. 365. Yeah, exactly the same thing. Oh. That's a different RPM number. We'll certainly try it and see. Worst case, it's no worse. A lot of those regen carapaces, that's for sure. Type 31 Epic Barrage Cannon. That's not heavy, that's epic. Can I say no? I don't think I can. Got the emergency repair ability. Yay! We'll take that. Oh, that's right. We're spinning counterclockwise now, or anti-clockwise if you're British. Yeah, the camera turning's really annoying. If it was an option, I would give it a thumbs up. More options for stuff like that is generally good, in my opinion. Almost dead. Come on, finish it. Finish him. Finish him. That was bad. Got 38 health left. For God's sake, finish it. Gunnery training. Sure. Primary target eliminated. Type 31 barrage cannon. Another one of those? Sure. All right, well, we got, let's see, another 614 currency rewards. Let's see, though. So the Type 31 did 118K, but it wasn't there for very long. The twin launcher was there a long time in the back. No, I swapped it out for the Calliope weapon system. I'm not sure. The Calliope weapon system may not have been all that great. It's hard for me to tell. I don't remember when I swapped stuff out. We'll see what we could buy. Not much. Get the short answer. None of those. The Roscoe pulse weapon. The MS-3. Can't upgrade the fighters. Yeah, so at least at this point, oh, we have a carrier as an option. I am a sucker for pet classes in a lot of games. But I think I am going to call it here for the evening. My opinions on this game, it's polished, except for the one game where I stopped getting any monetary drops at all, and my frames went to shit. But by exiting and starting a new game, it was fine, and no problem after that. Other than that, it's a very competently put together game. Looks great. Plays reasonably well. I don't have the feeling that it's adding an enormous amount to the subgenre, to the vampire survivors and those types of games. There are an enormous number out there, and why would you inherently take interest in a new one when you could just go to Steam and or do a Google search for vampire survivors alikes on Steam and check the reviews and see which ones are the highest rated. It seems like they're getting into the subgenre a little late, and at least in the demo, they're just not offering us enough options to have the game feel good, to have it feel interactive. Most of the time, you have no real choices. You get your gear set, and then you're looking for buffs. That's it. Needs more like ways for you to improve your gear incrementally, rather than, oh, okay, I've got all my gear set up, I'm ready to go. Look how many first-person shooters there are, and they keep making more. Yeah, I do understand that. It's definitely true. And, for every marathon, which is, according to people playing it, is very good, it's just not making their money back. And then you can have something like Arc Raiders, which brings something new to the table, and it wins, over a lot of players. So I just don't feel this particular one is offering enough new stuff to pull me in to it. It's hard to know, though, because this is the kind of game where you have to play a good amount before it sort of blossoms, before it opens up. But I don't get the feeling of the opening up that much here. It's just so limited in the options, compared to... no, this is not an extraction shooter. This is like a Vampire Survivors alike. He was just saying that they're always cranking out more of certain game types. And this one, it feels competent. It feels perfectly fine and functional. I just don't see any specific reason why I would want this over a whole raft of already existing ones where you already know, you can check they've been out a year and a half or 2 years, and you can check and find which ones are most highly rated. And the odds are they're going to offer more than this. At least now. The demo doesn't grab me. It doesn't offer that sort of opening up effect you feel when you play Vampire Survivors. As an example, it's the one I've played the most. Where, you've got options from the start, and then the options just really blossom from the beginning. I don't get that same blossoming feeling here. Yeah, I am reviewing this particular demo. Again, now keep in mind it's a demo. If you enjoy the subgenre of the Vampire Survivors alikes, keep an eye and see what happens when it's released. Right now, the demo, I'm just not seeing enough to make me want to continue to play it. I'll probably continue playing the game I'm currently at in a bit. I need to take a break. But I am going to call it here. So I'll be back tomorrow at the usual time. Thank you, Lone Star Wolf. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, the demo isn't grabbing me. Now, I will also note I have a very high expectation for my demos for me to wish list a game. They have to be really good. A game that I'm almost certainly going to buy. And this one was fine, but just not enough to pull me in. Now, the demos have been pretty rough so far in this Steam Fest. You'd say that's a normal expectation? I hope so. I think so. A lot of people are overly uncritical. I mean, this isn't bad. I enjoyed it. I don't regret the 2+ hours I spent in it. I'm going to spend a little bit more, not much. But again, it takes a lot for me to wish list. So my standards are very high on this sort of thing. And so if you're listening to me babbling, you should take that into account as well. I am a tough judge on these things. But I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. It's Monday. Well, it's going to be. And Monday is Midtown Monday Madness around here. That's Marvel Heroes tomorrow night. And then Tuesday, back with the demos. I still have, I think, 7 more downloaded to play. Not guarantee I'm going to play them all, but I will be playing more over the coming week or so. Again, thank you guys very much for hanging out. I appreciate it a lot. Hopefully, you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Sunday night or possibly Monday morning goes great. And as always, I like to set an achievable goal for the people who choose to hang out here. I hope your upcoming work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care, have fun, and good night, guys. Bye.